Have you ever wondered who the most notorious thieves in history are? Today, we delve into the annals of crime history to unearth these figures. We're not talking about your everyday pickpockets or petty burglars. No, these are the thieves who've left an indelible mark on the history of crime. Their audacity, the staggering value of their thefts, and their notorious reputations are what set them apart. They've committed some of the most daring heists and burglaries, leaving authorities baffled and the public in awe. From intricate plans to unexpected twists, their criminal exploits have often been the stuff of legends, inspiring countless books and films. They are the thieves of yesteryears, whose tales continue to captivate us. Now, let's step into our time machine and journey back to the 18th century, to the time of the infamous Jonathan Wild. Buckle up, because it's going to be quite a ride. Jonathan Wild, often dubbed as the thief-taker general, reigned supreme in the underworld of 18th century London. This cunning character led a double life that could put any master of disguise to shame. By day, Wild was a respected thief-taker, a private citizen who tracked down stolen goods and the thieves who took them. By night, he was the very orchestrator of those heists, commanding a network of criminals who danced to his devious tune. His genius lay not just in his deception, but in his manipulation of the legal system. Wild would often find stolen goods that his own crew had pilfered, earning him legal rewards and public acclaim. But his crowning achievement was undoubtedly the audacious theft of the Garter jewels from the Tower of London, a feat that cemented his place in the annals of criminal history. Alas, Wild's reign couldn't last forever. His double dealing was eventually exposed, leading to his downfall and execution in 1725. From the streets of London, we now move across the pond to the United States, to the era of the notorious Jesse James. Jesse James, an outlaw from the American Wild West, left an indelible mark on the face of crime with his daring bank and train robberies. From the ashes of the Civil War emerged a figure of infamy, Jesse James. A former Confederate guerrilla, James turned his battlefield savvy into a life of crime, leading a notorious gang of outlaws that terrorized the Midwest. Their audacity was unmatched, their crimes a series of daring exploits that captivated the public's imagination. Among their most audacious thefts was the robbery of the Kansas City Fair. In broad daylight, James and his gang waltzed into the fair, nonchalantly relieving the fair organizers of a staggering $10,000, a theft so bold it seemed ripped from the pages of a dime novel. Jesse James, a name forever etched in the annals of criminal history, a symbol of the lawless Wild West. As we leave the dusty trails of the Wild West, we move forward in time to the 20th century, to the exploits of the infamous Willie Sutton. Willie Sutton, known for his witty reply when asked why he robbed banks, because that's where the money is our next notorious thief. Sutton had an uncanny knack for disguises, slipping into the roles of policemen, mailmen, and even maintenance workers, all to get closer to his prized targets, the banks. He was a mastermind who planned his heists meticulously, leaving no stone unturned. His daring bank robberies have become the stuff of legend, particularly his audacious theft from the Corn Exchange Bank, where he and his gang made off with a staggering $1.5 million. But his audacity didn't end there. Sutton was also known for his multiple prison escapes, proving that not even bars could hold him for long. His escapades made him one of the most notorious thieves of his time. From Willie Sutton's daring heists, we now turn to a thief who operated in our own times, the elusive Vincenzo Peppino. Vincenzo Peppino, Venice's gentleman thief, is our final notorious thief. Blessed with a charm that could disarm the most vigilant of guards, Peppino was more phantom than man, a master of the art of disappearance. However, his love for art did not stop at vanishing acts. Peppino had a particular fondness for priceless artwork, stealing them from the rich to enrich his own collection. Among his many illustrious thefts, one stands out in particular: the audacious theft of the Madonna del Orto painting, a masterpiece that hung in a church bearing the same name. Peppino, ever the elusive phantom, managed to spirit it away without a trace, leaving behind only whispers his audacious act. Vincenzo Peppino, a modern-day phantom, a gentleman thief who stole not just for wealth, but for the love of art. These notorious thieves, each with their unique modus operandi, have certainly left their marks in the annals of crime history.